Hey there friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a book review and this week it's of This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. V.E. Schwab is a pretty well known YA fantasy and dystopian author, and This Savage Song is no different. It's a YA fantasy kind of dystopian book centered around a world where monsters are real. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars, absolutely loved it and cannot wait to pick the next book up. This Savage Song focuses on two main characters who are teenagers, the first called Kate and the other called August. August and Kate live in a city called Verity, and as I said, in this world, monsters are real, and monsters are born through crime and violence happening, and there are 3 different kinds of monsters: Malachis, Sunais, and Corsais is the third one. Hopefully I'm pronouncing those right. And both August and Kate are the heirs to the city. The city they live in, Verity, is split in half, or they live in the capital called V City, and it's split in half. And Kate's father controls one side and August's father controls the other. Kate's father is kind of a criminal mastermind, and people have to pay for protection, whereas August's father runs a organisation that sort of protects the city and protects the humans from the monsters with the help of normal people, whereas Kate's father has the monsters work for him. Kate and August, as said, are both teenagers, and they are the children of these 2 powerful men. Kate is a human who all she wants to be is like her father: ruthless, conniving, smart. She wants to be powerful, whereas August is a monster. August is one of 3 of the rarest form of monster, but he doesn't want to be a monster. He's trying to hold on to his humanity as much as he can. Because of this, they're very, very different, but they end up meeting and their worlds collide, and the peace in this dystopian city is slowly crumbling and has been for a really long time, and it's all about that. V. Schwab has written a really interesting, really complex, really diverse world, a world that you just kind of, every time you want to know more, and they don't just information dump on you. You have to sort of take your time through the first half of the book to really get the information, to find stuff out. You know, you're not just given the information on a plate and explained about the world and the way it works and how the monsters are born and how about each of the 3 different kinds of monsters. You sort of find out about that on a really nice journey. And Kate and August are 2 of the coolest characters I've ever read. I love the fact that they've got a male and a female protagonist, and they are each sort of centre. It's not kind of like, say, Harry Potter, where Harry's the main character and then you've kind of got Ron and Hermione a bit lower down, or in the Hunger Games where you've got Katniss as the main character, Peter and Gale a bit low down. These 2 are equal protagonists, and they are so different but so similar. And the relationship and the bond they form is just amazing. And it's you know, it's not romantic. Or so far it hasn't been romantic, and they haven't. And V. Schwab has just sort of really shown a way that friendship can be, and is kind of thrown out the fact that they're male and female, and it's just to do with their bond and their friendship and how this world and how who they are impacts everything. And there is massive twists and turns in this book. Like I read the last probably about 80 pages in one sitting a couple of nights ago, and the amount of twists and turns where you're just like, whoa, this is getting serious, and you just do not see stuff coming. And it was amazing. Like, I can't rave about this book enough, and V. Schwab's writing is fantastic. And one of my favourite scenes of this is like the most inconsequential scene probably ever, but it's just so beautifully written. And it's a scene where August basically comes home with a cat one day from not a mission, but sort of an errand he's been on, and he comes home and his parents like, no, you can't keep it, and his sister, who is also like him, she's a monster, she's a Sunai, comes running out of her room, and instantly it's like, this cat is staying. And the scene is basically just sat in his sister's room, and him and his sister are sat on the floor with this cat, just playing with this cat and talking about life, and it's just the sweetest scene. And then it ends with the most hilarious bit where their brother comes into the room and the cat doesn't really like their brother, and it's just so beautifully written. And I was reading on the train, I think I was going to Nottingham, thinking, wow, like if V. Schwab can make like one of the best written scenes, one of the most inconsequential, then what else has she got to give? And this was quite early on in the book, and it was just mesmerising, and the book is mesmerising, the characters are mesmerising, and Kate isn't meant to necessarily be a hero, she's meant to be more of an anti-hero. You still love her and still root for her, and August is just this guy that's trying to find himself in a world where nothing is as it seems and everything is just confusing, and it is just fantastic and wonderful, and I cannot rave about this enough. And if you've not picked this Savage Song up, I would highly recommend it. This is the second book that I read by V. Schwab. The first one I read was A Dark Shade of Magic, and I loved this more than Dark Shade of Magic, hands down. This is, in my opinion, so much better. So if you've not read a V. Schwab book, I would highly recommend that your first choice be this Savage Song. It's fantastic, I loved it, and I cannot wait to pick the next book up. Thanks for watching this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe if you did, and let me know in the comments if you've read this Savage Song or any other V. Schwab books and what your thoughts are on them, if you've got any recommendations for me of books that are similar to this Savage Song, all that sort of stuff. As I said, remember to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and I shall see you guys really soon. Bye.